योगसमाकृष्ट मायामानुषमूर्तिमान् सीताविरहसन्तप्त दारान्वेषणव्यापृता. He who had taken the illusionary form of man to kill the illusory deer, he who suffered parting with Sita, he who engaged himself in search of his wife. Jatayumokshadata cha kabantagatidayaka Hanumatsugriva sakha Bali jiva vinashaka. He who granted salvation to Jatayu, he who freed Kabandha from curse, he who was the friend of Hanuman and Sugriva, he who killed Bali. Leela nirmata setuscha vibhishana namaskrita dashasya jiva samharta bhumi bhara vinashaka. He who constructed sea bridge as a sport, he who was saluted by Vibhishana, he who killed the 10-headed Ravana, he who destroyed the burden of earth. Dharmajño dharma nirato dharma dharma vivechaka dharmamurti satya sandha pitru satya parayana. He who followed dharma, he who was comfortable with dharma, he who could differentiate dharma and adharma, he who was the form of dharma, he who was truthful, he who followed the oath of his father. Maryada Purusho Rama Ramaniya Gunambudhi Rohini Tanayo Rama Balaramo Balodada. Best man Rama of restricted covenants, the pretty treasure of good qualities. Rama, the son of Rohini, the strong Rama, he who was greatly strong. Krishna Cheshto Gadahasta Alicha Musalayudha Sadamado Mahavira Rukmi Sutta Nikrantana. Elder brother of Krishna, he who had mace in his hand, he who had plough and pestle as weapons, he who was always exuberant, he who was greatly valorous, he who killed Rukmi's son. Kalindi Darpashamana Kala Kala Sabasudi Kaliya Darpashamana Adisheshu Mahakaya Sarvaloka Durandara. He who destroyed pride of Yamuna, he who was equal to death of death, he who was wise, destroyer of pride of Kaliya. Adishesha, he who had a huge body, he who was the leader of all worlds. Shuddha Spadika Sankasho Nilavaso Niramaya Vasudevo Jagannatha Devaki Sunurachyuta. He who was like a clean crystal, he who wore blue, he who was untainted, he who was the son of Vasudeva, the Lord of universe, Achyuta, the son of Devaki. Dharma samsthapako Vishnu radharmikana nashaka Katyayani sahajani Nanda gopa grihe brita. The establisher of Dharma, Vishnu, he who destroyed groups who were not following Dharma. He who was born along with Katyayani, he who grew up in the home of Nanda Gopa. Kamsa prerita paishacha bhada sangha vinashaka Gopalo govatsapalaha balakrita vilasita. He who destroyed groups of devils sent by Kama. Cowherd, he who looked after cows, he who shines in infant ranks.